Vanessa, and this is
Martin.
yeah. So we will do a talk show about women's stuff, about different type of things that we're going to be talking about that you will be able to, relate to as well as ladies, and just yeah. So today we're going to be talking about marriage,
Life,
about
yeah.
marriage life, how it is basically.
Mhm.
So yeah, first question I wanted to ask, I want to get into it. How long have you been married for?
Yeah, I've been married for now 10 years, but
Wow.
I met my husband in 2011, and then we got married a year after.
Yeah.
So altogether
Wow.
is 10 years of marriage.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Did you meet your husband?
Wow, this is a very personal.
Is it personal?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a very personal. The way I met my husband, I didn't meet my husband myself or in the pub, whatever.
Yeah.
It is a connection have led me to meet him. So this is what I can answer on that question.
So you just say it's God.
It's God. It's God made me.
Divine connection.
Yeah, it's God who have made me to meet my husband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's about it. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you cope with marriage and work? How does it work? Because
well, it's not really easy, guys.
Okay.
Having a work, marriage life, and having time for yourself, and then having the bonding with your husband is really hard. But you have to be very organized. You have to have organized planning, because otherwise you can't do it.
Okay.
So they had a time that you organize yourself properly. They had a time you is up and down. So you just have to be consistent of being organized.
Okay.
Yeah, so that you can make yourself also happy while you're in a marriage, and also doing what a marriage woman have to do, and also have your personal business and a work, all together to make it all balanced. So you need a good organization.
Yeah, so you have to be literally prepared for it.
Yeah.
Marriage is like, what is it like? How would you describe marriage?
Entering into that marriage is about learning. I can call it as a constitution. Marriage is something that you're learning every day, being in a marriage. So being married, it's not about only for yourself. It's about balancing between you and your husband. Is you learn every day. Being in a marriage, it makes you develop to become a woman. To become a woman, to know things you didn't know. Because of the different personality as well that is between you and your husband. You have to, but it's good to be married.
Is it challenging?
It can be also challenging because you remember, especially the challenge bit of being married is the first year of living together with your husband. This is where, guys, you need to be able to be able to be yourself. Because some people, you enter to the marriage, you are naive. You don't know who you are. Because when you know who you are, you'll be able to set up like a boundary of what you like. But if you don't know who you are, you just enter to the marriage and allowed, what's it called? You don't know who you are, you don't know how to set boundary, you don't know what it means marriage, then you're gonna be stuck. So the first year is the year that both of you have to show that I don't like this, he doesn't like that, so you need to match with it.
So basically,
because anyway, when you start dating, you're gonna see you're working on it. But living in the same house, you and your husband, this is the moment. The first year is always challenge, and if you miss to correct that first year, about setting your boundary with your husband to know you like this, you don't like that, he doesn't like that, you need to balance it together. So it's not about you, it's about balancing what my husband doesn't like a teamwork. What my husband doesn't like, what do I like? So you kind of balancing it together and make it work. And also you need to know that which relationship I'm entering. Am I connecting to this person? What this person is going to offer me. It's not about just love. It's about, love is there as well. You're loving the person. You have to love the person anyway. But with that love, you have to be able to see, is it this person where is going to bring in my life, mentally, physically, emotionally, you know, all these things is very important, you know.
It's kind of scary me. I'm joking.
No, it is good to be married.
Yeah,
but you need to know which marriage you're into.
So basically, you need to have your eyes open.
Yeah.
What you're getting yourself into in your marriage, and basically, what you're saying is that you have to set a boundaries from the beginning of the relationship. Exactly. What you want in the relationship as a woman, and what he wants in the relationship. So it has to be both ways. Yeah. And respect one another as well. Yeah.
Okay. Respect need to be there. If a man doesn't respect you, this relationship will not work. The man need to respect you, and the wife need to respect. Okay. So it's both. 50-50.
How do you see it as married, and when you know that, because you know your husband's family, like how they see your in-law, your family, how does it work with your marriage? Do you have like battles, how to deal with their family, because you were so close with your family, now you're not entering that family? How does it feel?
To be honest, I'm very lucky to have my husband family are very nice, supportive toward me. They never disturb me, to be honest.
Wow.
Yeah, first of all, his mom is already died, the dad is died. But he's got to have a family that he have, I know, but they never really be difficult toward me. They're very, very nice, you know. Yeah. I never had a trouble where other people had that, family, your husband family, they're just on you. Now, they really show me love and support. I really appreciate that, though.
Do you think that before you get into a relationship, you need to know that the man's family as well, so you know if it works out?
Yeah, I think before you get into marriage, you need to know the family, how they've been educated, the education that family have. Yeah. So how did your man was raised? So it's very important to know the husband family. Yeah. Where this husband family come from, how they was raised. Yeah, so those things are very important, because if the man is not raised properly, it can affect also in your relationship. You spiritually, it's not about just knowing how she was raised or he was raised. It's also knowing spiritually this family are okay or no. Yeah. But on my side, I have really, as I say, very good family-in-law. Yeah. So I think it just advice to make.
What would you give to single mothers or someone who's in a relationship about to get into marriage? What advice could you give to them?
Yeah, the advice I can give to people that are trying to get married, that they in dating. So guys, it's very important to know that this person I'm trying to get married with, that is he connected to me, because the connection is a very important in relationship. You need to know that if this person is connected to you, is how the person is treating you. Would you like to be treated like that?
Exactly. Yeah.
Because all these things, you know it, because when you love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, you won't be able to know what you like, what what this man can offer you, if he's okay to you.
Do you think like what I was saying, do you think is like getting a relationship, is it something to do with you fall in love? Or how do you know that this is your soulmate? How do you know this person is your soulmate?
You know that this person is your soulmate is when you're connected well. When you're connected, when you're with that person, the connection you're releasing on the person and the love,
Do you think it should be like friendship, knowing them as friends, like best friend or something?
Yeah, I think it's important to that's why the dating is coming, knowing as a developing a friendship first, knowing the person, going out, then knowing also the family, where he's coming from, and knowing is your match. Yeah. Are you matching, or are you having not even the same mindset? Yeah. But is it this, because if you're a Christian, is it this person I'm married is a Christian? You want to go church with your husband. Yeah. You want to speak the same language.
Yeah.
When you say A, you understand the A.
Yeah.
So you need to weigh all these to be able to come out with, oh, this is my match. Are you gonna, this person, what is offer me? Is it good? It's not about only love, because it also is important to love the person.
Yeah.
Because if you're not loving the person, you won't be able to be happy in the marriage. It's not about going to the relationship because, oh, the person is going to offer me this. It's not about material stuff. It's about knowing that spiritually, is it what this person is going to...
Is it just about spiritual? Is it learn how to... Because, growing up, they always say a woman, you need to be prepared for, like, how to be a good wife, how to cook food for your husband. Yeah.
So it's also to know how to cook as well, because
what if you don't know how to cook? What advice would you do? Like, what advice would you give to young people who doesn't know how to cook?
I think that it's not about master. Oh, you need to cook, know how to cook, because you can learn it throughout the marriage. Yeah. Because if you want to know how to cook, they go some YouTube channel where they show you how to cook. Exactly. Yeah, so you can learn through it. It's about like, are you able to make this marriage work as well? Exactly. Are you gonna be able to, if this man you're married, he like food, are you be able to cook him food
every time?
Yeah. Or you're gonna make him realize that I'm not here. You need to be honest about yourself and the man you're married. You need to talk to him and say that, look, I can cook, but I don't like to cook every day. Or I can cook and I don't mind to cook every day. You need to be honest that, because you can't just jump in a relationship that the man doesn't...
You start cooking for him, act like, or some people, like, they cook, but they start cooking for their husband every single, the boyfriend or fiance every single day, and when you get married, like, oh, I don't really like doing it. So you basically saying you have to be honest with yourself, with your partner, that I loved cooking, but we should have a balance.
Yeah. Do you think... So it's about what you really want. If you like to cooking, it doesn't disturb you, that's fine. You can be cooking every day. But you need to make sure this person you're married, they say, look, I can cook, I cook, I don't like to cook every day. I don't like cook every day, and if the person accepts you like that, that's fine. And also, I like, if I cook, my husband to cook as well. Yeah. But if you can cook, you love cooking, you love doing it, it doesn't disturb you, then that's fine. Yeah. So all this is about what you want as well.
You're basically like, you're trying to say inner communication, like communicate with your husband to be what is going to be in your household, what works in your household. So what she's saying is that it's important to talk about your goals and what your everything basically with your partner.
So to be honest with you, it's just like you need to take a list and let know the person you're married to. I like to do this, and what you like, are you gonna cope with it? It's like, having a meeting, having a one-to-one, knowing, what you like, what your husband like. Is he gonna be working to be together? Is he your man who's gonna accept for you who you are as a person, that even you don't cook, is not going to be offended? Is he you gonna be okay cooking every day? So it depends what you really want. That one, you need to know yourself, what you like, and you'll be able to to organize it. But if you just jump in a relation because love, let me get married, you don't even understand.
Young girls now these days, like, it's a fashion, like,
I'm getting
married, showing the
ring, I got married. No, there's a lot to learn in a marriage. It's good and it's got bad things as well. Because the time it comes, you're gonna be down. It's gonna be down up. But it's good to be married, to be honest, because you have someone to talk to. You have it's also be. It depends on the person, because some people, it's not, being the married is good. Also, you need also your space. You need also your space.
Yeah.
So it's good. Yeah.
Well, like me, if I ever get married, I would just want to marry my best friend. Like she said, like, marriage is beautiful, and like, it's really nice to hear from you that you explain yourself about marriage and why it's so important to communication. It's really important, and I learned so much from this topic.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys have learned so much as well. Thank you so much, Martin, for sharing your thoughts and everything with us.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go. I know. Okay. Bye. Take care. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye for now.
Bye.